Good morning, children, and welcome to your social science class. Yesterday, I started with you all Greenland, a very cold place, geographically controlled by North America and politically and culturally associated with Europe for about a millennium. Yesterday, I also discussed with you all about some facts about Greenland. And what I also wanted to discuss with you all, that was, children, most of the Greenland is covered with snow. You all know this. Most of the Greenland is covered with snow and glaciers. That is the Arctic nation because maximum is covered with snow. And that's why it is mostly white. It's mostly white because it is covered with snow and ice. So, how did it get the name Greenland? Greenland, so, but it is not green. It is covered with snow and ice. Now, point here comes is who gave this island the name Greenland? So, it actually got its name from Eric the Red, an Icelandic murderer who was exiled to this island. He was exiled to this island. Now, to attract the settlers, he gave this island the name Greenland so that everyone should think that it is lush green and greenery is everywhere, beautiful big, big trees and all. So everyone one would have enjoyed to come to this place. So this was the name given by Eric the Red. And I taught you also yesterday, I shared in the screen also this thing. He was a Norwegian explorer. Okay, to attract these settlers, he gave this name Greenland. He had this hope that when I will give this name, many settlers will come and settle here. So this was in his mind. Is it clear? That's why this name was given to Greenland. Now we will be continuing with the yesterday chapter. I'll be sharing screen with you all. Many things. I'll tell you more when I will proceed with the chapter. One fact I told you just now about who gave this name Greenland, that is Eric the Red, the Norwegian explorer. Why he gave? Because he wanted to attract the settlers that they should come and stay here. That's why he gave this name. Another one important fact we'll be sharing afterwards. Now I'll be sharing screen with you all and we'll proceed with the chapter. Now, one more important thing was coming in mind. That was Dras. I shared one thing with you all that Dras in Jammu and Kashmir has conditions similar to that of Greenland. Similar to that of Greenland. Means conditions, climatic conditions. It means it is also the coldest place. Now, Dras is the world's second coldest inhabited place after Siberia's Oymyakon. So first is in Siberia's one place, that is Oymyakon, and second is Dras, the world's second coldest place. Inhabited, where people are staying, inhabited. So Dras is the second inhabited place of the world. First inhabited place is, so Dras, I've shared one picture also with you all. So this is the second coldest place in the world. And we are comparing it with Greenland with the conditions. that the conditions found in Greenland are similar to that of grass. It means grass is also having the same conditions as in Jammu and Kashmir. Sorry, as in Greenland. So Dras is the second inhabited coldest place of the world. First is Siberia. And the name of the place is Oymayakon, that is Oymayakon. Minus 30 to 35 degrees centigrade is common here during the winter. Where? In Dras. In Dras, this temperature is very common, that is 30 to 35 degrees centigrade. Dras is situated. Now, where is Dras situated? So, I'll be telling you that the Dras is situated at a distance of 60 kilometers from Kargil on the road towards Jammu and Kashmir, towards Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir, which is recently recognized as UT. What is UT? Union Territory. You all know this very well, now. Jammu and Kashmir, they have become union territories. Okay. It is also known as the gateway to Ladakh. Dras is also known as the gateway to Ladakh. So Jammu and Kashmir has become a union territory. Now it is a tourist place for its high altitude. You see, when snow is there, trekking is also carried out here. High altitude trekking routes and tourist sites is a hill station in the Kargil district of the Union Territory of Ladakh in India. So where is Dras actually? Dras is in Ladakh in India. Okay, it's a hill station in the Kargil district of the Union Territory of India. Okay, Union Territory of Ladakh in India. Okay, and it's near the road which is going towards Jammu and Kashmir. But Ladakh, this Dras is where? It is in Kargil district of Ladakh Union Territory in India. Is this clear to you? Where is Dras? Dras is in Ladakh and Ladakh has become a union territory. These points should be clear to you. It's not necessary, but I want to enhance your knowledge when we are comparing that where is Dras. At least you should know where is Dras. So, 2 points I've told you, that it is a tourist hub for what? Tourist center for what? For its tracking routes, and tourist sites is it's a hill station in Kargil in Ladakh district of in the Kargil district of the Union Territory Ladakh. Okay. Now I'll start with your remaining part of the chapter. Yesterday we discussed this also, vegetation. You should remember mosses are like this and lichens are like this. I'm showing you so that you should know what are mosses and lichens. That is the natural vegetation of this region. Other wild grasses are shrubs and bushes, blueberries and cranberries. Animals found in the Greenland can survive the extremely cold climate. A peculiar animal found in this region is the musk ox. It has a long shaggy coat which almost reaches the ground. The reindeer is the most common animal of this region. The reindeer is the most common animal of this region. Okay. Now, other animals I told you: Arctic hare, Arctic fox, Arctic wolf, caribou, snowy owl, seals, walruses, huskies, and the polar bear. The fur of the fox and the polar bear is used for making fur coats. Now, what are huskies? Huskies are dog-like animals which are used for hunting. Huskies are dog-like animals which are used for hunting and pulling carts with no wheels called sledges. See the dogs? Just see the eyes. It is matching with their hair color. Fur. Brown, like see, blackish and snow is on them. Just see the color of the eyes. They are used for pulling and hunting with no wheels called sledges. So see, their sledges are having no wheels. So all these huskies are pulling these sledges. Now we'll come to the climatic condition. Okay, of life of the people. The climatic conditions are very harsh and challenging. Therefore, the population is very small. It's very difficult. It's very cold. Always snow and ice is there. Because climatic conditions are very harsh and challenging, therefore, the population is very small. Look at the picture of the Eskimos. They are the original inhabitants of the Greenland. Just see. They are very short and stout and have narrow eyes. See the eyes. They have narrow eyes, narrow like this, narrow. Can you see this? They are short heighted and have narrow black eyes and a flat face. Flat face and black eyes, but they are narrow. Now you just see here also Eskimos are there, all are having short height. Just see their dress. They're wearing fur coats and all to keep themselves warm. Completely they are covered. So they are the original inhabitants of Greenland. They are short and stout and have narrow black eyes and a flat face. Just see Eskimo, a child Eskimo, just see his eyes, narrow. Not broad, they are narrow. Just see the cap he's wearing, the dress. Beautifully, very smart he's looking now. Still he's fresh. See, they are staying in so much cold climate, but still just see a smile on this boy's face. Okay, back to studies. I have to change the mode to make your studies interesting. Another name of the Eskimos is the Inuits. Another name of the Eskimos is the Inuits. They live in small villages along the southwest coast. They live in small villages along the southwest coast. The lifestyle of these people has undergone many changes in the last few years as Greenland has been connected to cities in Europe and North America. So, Eskimos are the original inhabitants of Greenland. They are also known as Inuits, Inuits, Inuits. They live in small villages along the southwest coast. The lifestyle has undergone many changes in the last few years as they are connected to cities in Europe and North America. The influence of science and technology has brought about drastic changes in this snowland. Many changes has been brought by the influence of science and technology. Okay, so Eskimos, narrow eyes, short height, black eyes, flat face. Eskimos are also known as Inuits, small villages staying along the west coast. Lifestyle is influenced because, and they have undergone many changes because they have been connected to cities in Europe and North America. The influence of science and technology has brought about drastic changes in this snowland. Do you know? Today, the Eskimos use automatic rifles for hunting and motorboats for fishing. Okay? What they're using? Automatic rifles for hunting and motorboats for fishing. Just say. These are harpoons. They always have this. They hunt with harpoons. Just see. the sharp part. Is it clear? The main occupations here are fishing, hunting, and trading. Main occupation is fishing, hunting, and trading. Eskimos are good hunters who hunt with harpoons. So Eskimos are hunting with harpoons. So they are very good hunters. They are hunting with harpoons. Okay. Now what do the Eskimos hunt? Point is this. What they are hunting? That's a very important question. What they are hunting. They hunt the seal, the walruses, whales, and the polar bear. Okay, I've shown walruses. My God, just see the fleshy this animal. So they hunt the seals. These are kayaks, the boats on which they are hunting. Okay. So they are hunting with harpoons. They hunt the seals, the walruses, and the polar bear. Whales also. Anything which they get under the water. They use the skin of the seal for clothing. They eat its meat and use its fat for burning a lamp. Okay. Means the skin of the seal is used for clothing. They eat its meat and use it for burning a lamp. Their clothes consist of furs and skins of animal. Okay. It's very cold. Their clothes are made of furs and skins of animals only. Eskimos use the sledge and a small boat called kayak. They are using, Eskimos use what? They use the sledge and a small boat called kayak. They are using what? They are using small boats called kayaks. Kayaks, I think here it is. Kayak is there. And one more is there. That is umiak. Okay. So they eat, okay. Eskimos use a sledge and a small boat called kayak. A kayak is a small one-man canoe or boat made of walrus or seal skin stretched over a wooden frame. It's stretched over a wooden frame. So kayaks are the small boats made of walrus or seal skin stretched over a wooden frame. It is used to hunt sea animals. For hunting large animals like whales, big boats called umiak are used. Now, two types of boats are there, kayak and umiak. I've shown you the picture of umiak. Okay. Kayak and umiak. Kayak is a small one-man canoe or boat made of walrus or seal skin stretched over a wooden frame. It is used to hunt sea animals. For hunting large animals like whales, big boats called umiak are used. So these things you all have to keep in your mind, children, when you are studying about Greenland. And I'm making my full efforts to make this chapter very clear to you with the pictures also I'm sharing, so that you should learn here only, nothing to look here and there, only open the video and you can watch. Is it clear? Now for hunting large animals like whales, big boats called umiak are used. I think the difference between umiak and kayak is clear to you. Okay? Just see skin of seal. Didn't seal skin I told you, no, for a wooden frame. Just see. Can you see? This is skin of seal. Now comes houses. Now Eskimos, they live in a small house made of ice called igloo. It lives in a small house made of ice called igloo. Everyone knows we used to make in drawings when we were in primary. No, now you're in sixth class. From you might have drawn in this drawing simple circle you was to make. Then you want to then draw lines. Then you used to divide. Then used to color, and you used to love. With thermocols also used to make igloos. Okay, just see a beautiful scene I brought for you all of an igloo. Can you see that? These are skin texts called lupics. Now, okay. So they live in a small house made of ice called igloo. When? During winters, it is a dome shape. You have seen many monuments in India. They are dome shaped. This round shape is a dome shape like this. This is the dome shape. It's a dome shaped home having a low, narrow opening. Animal skin and fur are used to cover the floor. Now, how they will keep clothes they are wearing? But how they will keep themselves warm means down also on the floor also they are putting animal skin and fur because they are the warmest material they are having. So on the floor also they are putting these things. In summer, they live in skin tents called topics. Okay, they are living in skin tents called tupics. Okay, now I've shown this pics for you like this in summer. Okay, clothing. So in winters, igloos, in summers, topics, clothing. The clothes are made from seal, reindeer, and walrus skin. The clothes are made from seal, reindeer, and walrus skin. Eskimos wear waterproof shoes made from seal skin. What I'm saying, they are wearing waterproof shoes made from seal skin. It means seal skin is waterproof. What I want to tell you is seal skin is waterproof. That's why I told you they were covering that kayak also with the seal skin. That is the reason, because it is waterproof. Very important point you have to remember. Waterproof means it will not let water come inside. So Eskimos wear waterproof shoes made from seal skin. Men, women, and children wear jackets called a parka. Just see, I brought this image for you. Just can you see? Okay. The clothes are made from seal, reindeer, and walrus skin. Eskimos wear waterproof shoes made from seal skin. Men, women, and children wear jackets called a parka. Now, the government has provided good facilities to the people of Greenland. One question is there, just find out the answer. Why a house made up of ice does not melt in the tundra region and keep the Eskimos warm? Just find out. The government has provided good facilities to the people of Greenland. Life has changed in Greenland. Many towns have developed. The towns have all kinds of facilities as that in the other modern towns, that is shops, markets, schools, colleges, hospitals, post offices, and hotels, etc. So the government has provided good facilities to the people of Greenland. Life has changed. Many towns have developed. The towns have all kinds of facilities as that in the modern towns, that is shops, markets, schools, colleges, hospitals, post offices, and hotels, etc. Now, when we discuss about the towns, there are very few towns in Greenland, and all of them are near the coast in the southwest. All the towns are near this. Now, I just wanted to show the shoes also made from seal skin, as I discussed here. Where this waterproof shoes made from seal skin. Yes. Okay. Now, so towns we are going to discuss now. There are very few towns in Greenland. All of them are near the coast in the southwest. Where are all? All of them are near the coast in the southwest. As I showed you Nuuk earlier in this screen sharing, it is the capital of Greenland. Just see. Nuuk is the capital of Greenland. I've showed you on this also. Beautiful. Just see how the houses are made and all are near the coast. All are near the coast. Different colors, blue, red, yellow. It's the capital of Greenland, Nuuk. It is a big trade center and has a modern airport. See its population? It is a population around 15,000 and is the biggest and the oldest town in Greenland. Population 15,000. Oldest and biggest town in Greenland. And you see, just see the population of India, how much it is rising at alarming rate. And see their population, the biggest city population is 15,000 and the name of that city is Nuuk. Next comes Holstensburg. It is the administrative center and the second largest town in Greenland. It is the second largest town in Greenland. It has a large shipyard with a population around 5,000. Other towns are Wepanavik, Wanak, Kasi, Janquet, Amasalik, etc. See, Wepanavik is there, Wanak is there. To have shared with you all. Nuuk is here, Wepanavik is here, and Wanak is here. Now, so oldest and the biggest town is Nuuk, the capital of Greenland. Population 15,000. I think we all will learn here only. 15,000 is the population of Nuuk. Holstenberg is the administrative center and the second largest town in Greenland. Okay. It has a large shipyard with a population around 5,000. Other towns are, I discussed. So population of this place is 5,000. Population of this place is 5,000 and 15,000 of the capital town. Okay, very what to say. Means seeing the population, so I'm comparing the population of this place with India. What is the population of India and what is the population of their oldest town, the capital, and what's the population of New Delhi in India? It's only 15,000 and population around 5,000, where in the administrative center, the second largest town in Greenland. Is it clear? Now, Greenland has been a part of Denmark since 1953. Now, children, when we are discussing this about the towns, one more interesting fact I'm going to discuss. I told you also I'll discuss. You know, children, there are no roads or railway system that connect settlements to one another. No roads or railway systems are there. No railways are there. Maximum towns are near the coast only. No roads, no railway systems that connect settlements to one another. Okay. And you just see the roads now, what type of roads they are having. See, internally they are not having. Only one main, there's this, only like this they are having. And then one house to the house, no roads. There are roads within the towns like these. But they're not going from one house to other, only main towns. There are roads within the town, but they end at the outskirts. They are ending here. They're not going further. They're ending here. Outer they are ending. Just see. It is ending here. It's not going and meeting the other town. Within the town. Within the town only they are having roads. So what in the starting I told that there are no roads or railways in Greenland. They because of roads and railways are not there. So they cannot connect any settler with one another. Okay. What I'm telling you, one more important fact that there are no roads and railways in Greenland that connect settlements to one another. But there are roads within the town, means they are inside the town, but they end at the outskirts. They will not go outside that town. They will stop. Means they are not connecting. As every city is connected to another city, every state is connected to another state. But no roads are going. They are just stopping at the outskirts. So very different thing, now. So all travel between towns is done by a plane, boats, helicopter, snowmobile, or dog sled. Can you imagine? No roads, no railways, and they are having helicopters. So it is a very costliest country also. They are having helicopters, they are traveling by plane, and maximum they are traveling by boats, and they are traveling by snowmobiles also, or dog sleds also. So boats are the most popular mode of transportation in Greenland. So this I wanted to enhance the knowledge with you all that boats are the most important modes of transport in Greenland. They are using helicopters also, they are using planes also, they are using snowmobiles also, they are using dog sled also. Is it clear to you? So which is the most important mode of transportation? Boats. Roads and railways are not there in Greenland. This point is very important. Roads and railways, no, and the roads are only within the town, and at the outskirts they end. They're not connecting one city to other city by the road. They're connecting by boats, by airplanes, by helicopters, and by dog sleds, or by snowmobiles. Is it clear? So one important thing also was there. So this fact I've shared you with you all. Okay. Now one review we'll have of the topics. Quick review. That is Greenland is in the tundra region. It is only 650 kilometers from the North Pole. It is covered with a thick layer of ice. It is covered with thick layer of ice. A big mass of floating ice in the sea is called an iceberg. Climate is icy and cold. Chilly winds blow at a speed of 150 kilometers per hour. Winters are long, dark, and gloomy. Natural vegetation of Greenland consists of mosses and lichens, reindeer, common animal. Original inhabitants are Eskimos. They live in wooden houses. Earlier, they used to live in igloos, but now they enjoy modern facilities and live in wooden houses. Main occupations: fishing, hunting, and trading. Nuuk is the capital, biggest as the oldest town of Greenland. Greenland has been a part of Denmark since 1953. Hope you will have enjoyed your trip with me to Greenland. Let's see what I bring in the next class for you all. Which area will go and where will go, I also don't know. But I think you all might have enjoyed this Greenland understanding with me. I also enjoyed. So children, please try to go through the video and watch it nicely. I've explained you, I've shared images with you all, so that of towns also, of animals also, of boats also. So I've made you very clear. Now I've stopped sharing the screen. I've stopped already, sorry. So please stay safe and take care. Thank you and have a nice day, children.